Interesting. Interesting.
Oh, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Am,
Hello.
am I making weird sounds, or is everything working out gloriously?
There's
There's
an
an
echo.
echo.
I'm
I'm
having
having
some
some
kind
kind
of.
of.
You know what?
What?
You know what?
What?
It's
It's
because I
because I
have
have
this
this
open.
open.
I
I
must
must
have.
have.
I'm
I'm
having
having
some
some
kind
kind
of
of
problem
problem
with
with
my
my
microphone,
microphone,
where
where
I'm
I'm
getting
getting
monitor
monitor
in
in
it,
it.
Oh, it's
and
probably me. It's probably me.
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
so
so.
because
Really?
it was
Because it was
happening
happening
before
before
you
you
even
even
signed
signed
in.
in.
Okay, so I'm gonna switch my mic to my camera microphone, so I'll sound terrible to you. But tell me if it keeps your monitoring
Okay.
problem going.
Okay.
Okay.
There
There
does
does
still
still
appear to
appear to
be
be
an
an.
echo. So if I hold on, how about this? Does is there an echo now, chat? Because I I think the issue is for some reason my microphone is playing to my speakers, which I'm then capturing with desktop audio. But then chat wouldn't hear my voice. No, because I don't hear my own voice in in Video Ninja. I only hear yours. Welcome, everybody. This is welcome to streaming. Mm-hmm. Hold on, I'll have to actually get your video. I was so hyper focused on this. I am in my new place. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. This guest is silent. Okay. So it's it's gonna be hard. I don't know what is causing this problem, and I don't know how to fix it.
Is the problem specifically that you hear feedback noise?
I'm hearing my own microphone,
Uh,
and it's also broadcasting it. So it's like my microphone is going to my speakers, which are being captured and sent out in OBS.
um, OBS audio source monitor checkboxes is being recommended to me via chat.
Yeah, I tried that. It's all the monitors off.
Um, could you use a different source, like a second microphone, and see if that causes the same thing, like the one that's built into your camera, maybe?
Let me try it. Do I? Yeah, no, same problem. And the echo. So there's no way for chat to hear you without hearing an echo from me.
Okay. I just want to make sure it's not me.
It's not.
Are you positive?
Yes.
Well, I'm open to audio technician suggestions then. 'Cause, I usually have this thing where when my audio messes up, I have to siphon through the thousands of messages. Half of them are trolling me, and then a quarter of them are very good suggestions.
Now you're echoing. What about, no, still. Hold on, let me see if Video Ninja's the problem. I'll just mute the site for a second. Yeah, it's Video Ninja. Video Ninja's the problem. So I figured it out. I know what to do. How about now?
Sounds great on my end.
Yeah, but you're still echoing. Oh no, this didn't fix anything for me. Never mind.
um, hey, I'm Lance. Okay. So you just had two windows going.
The whole time, that's what the issue was.
That is a true office audio problem.
Oh, how you doing, bud?
I'm doing great now.
Okay, I'm glad we got.
Sound okay.
Hopefully, glad we got that figured out.
It's okay.
Holy shit! Holy shit! I'm the world's biggest doo-doo dum-dum.
Oofa doofa.
Oofa doofa, indeed, sir.
We've all been there. I agree with Chad. We've all been there. I've done the exact same thing where I've just been like, whoa, the voice is manipulating. There's multiple people speaking now. And like it's just me with two tabs open.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing very well. I'm very excited both to watch this movie and because I'm a huge fan of Halloween. I love the pumpkin colored room you got going on. Or I don't know if that's a camera effect.
Yeah, it's a bunch of LEDs that I've set up.
Oh, cool. How was the move? How's the new place?
It's good. I'm still unpacking and still working on a lot of stuff. People are saying I sound like I'm coming over a radio. Why? Why though?
How do I sound? Am I also a radio?
You sound great, apparently. Well, you were too low. My mic's blowing out. Let me turn down the gain, maybe?
You're muted, but I assume that's for the benefit of us all. If anything, we're giving Caleb Maupin a hell of a lot of content right now. He can't hear. He couldn't hear that, but if he did, I would have found it funny.
I can hear.
Burger King.
I'm.
Burger King. Caleb's gonna use this as evidence that we're Satanists. Yeah, or just woefully inept. That as well. I don't think Mildred can hear me at all now.
I can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just didn't see you falling over laughing from my incredible jokes.
No, I'm
so I
laughing on
thought-
the inside, believe me.
that might be the reason why.
I'm having some issues with my
Yeah, I know.
microphone.
Yeah, I know.
Because life is pain. Life is suffering.
No, I if you're talking to me, I can't hear you. Why not dress as Moppin for Halloween? Because it would be really tough to be in a suit for 2 hours. Can your chat hear you, or have you gone completely muted? Actually, what's the point of me asking questions? I can't hear your answer.
Hold on. Let me change my microphone so Lance can hear me.
Maybe I'll look at your chat for assistance.
Okay, so here's the issue.
Whoa!
Yeah.
You're back.
My microphone has completely shit the bed. It's been on the brink of death for a long time. And so right now I'm just going through my webcam audio and it sounds like trash. So that's the issue I was trying to
Actually,
fix.
doesn't sound too bad, to be honest.
I could hear you the entire time.
Oh, and you're gone again.
How is that possible?
Oh, you're back. Oh, you're back.
Weird. I am so mad that
So your microphone just officially died, like right now, live on stream?
no, it's the cable thing is broken. I dropped it like years ago.
You sound perfectly fine, to be honest.
Now I should sound correct to my stream. And if all goes according to plan, I can also... Lance, how do I sound now?
Oh, whoa. That's amazing. That was like a massive jump in audio fidelity.
I would hope. It's a... Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. How are you? I feel like we've... I feel like you are so good at stream. It's quite embarrassing every time you come on my stream and I have to spend the first 10 minutes.
I'm laughing because I've muted like 6 times the stream. My chat's been ripping into me. I'm like, learn how to use your console, Lance. I've been on a very bad tear as of lately.
Yeah, I set up this fancy overlay that is going to look really good the minute we are watching a video, but right now it looks really strange.
I can see it on your chat. Right now it looks really cute. It looks like the bricks to the old Thought Slime background with a little bit of goo at the top.
Exactly.
And the two of us in the corners.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and to people who were asking, I'm too quiet. Can you turn me up more on your end?
I'm fixing it now.
Okay.
There we go.
But I was going to say to people in your chat asking, yes, I am dressed as Steve Buscemi from the meme. I'm also dressed as Fred Durst simultaneously. It's a 2-in-1 costume. You get both Fred Durst and Steve Buscemi at the same time.
Nice. That's what everybody wants.
Everyone wants Fred Durst. You know what's weird? I went on a podcast not too long ago, and it's a Zoomer podcast, and they are really into new metal right now.
Really?
I say this feeling really, really old, but yes, new metal is having, like, that's the classic rock of the current Zoomer age, or I guess maybe even slightly younger.
Dad rock.
They're into Korn, and they're into Limp Bizkit, you know, everything from that era. I was like, that's so weird. That makes me feel so old.
That is very strange. That is very strange to me.
It was very weird. Yeah.
Now you're too loud. Chat is impossible to please. I'm kidding. Thank you for the feedback. Yeah, no, that's. I look back quite embarrassed at the time in my life when I was into new metal, because of course I was.
Yes, of course. I don't know. Should we be embarrassed? It's cool now, so now we should be like we were just ahead of the time.
Now, yeah, we should be very proud of what we've accomplished.
It's true. What we've accomplished. It was a collective battle. What are you doing for Halloween? You have a house now. You can do trick or treating. You can be the one who gives the candy and not receives.
I just might.
Is that a big thing?
You know, like what do you mean? Is that a big thing?
Well, in my neck of the woods, people are worried about there being reefer in the candy because the media told them that there's packaging labels that have the same similar fonts and cartoon mascots, and the kids might accidentally grab a bag of reefer because someone's going to be foolish enough to buy 400 bags of very expensive pot cookies that look like Oreos and hand them out to children, because that's the thing that happens. So there's some concern. There's some concerned parents, to say the least, right now.
I think I can safely say that there's not going to be any weed given out in my neighborhood.
Oh, that's good. I think or at all. If I'm being totally honest about it.
Yeah, it's a very silly fear. I don't know if there's even going to be kids trick-or-treating this year because of COVID.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I guess that makes total sense, because lockdowns and pandemic and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That was a huge point of contention in Vancouver last year, actually. There was a huge debate over whether or not, like, there were, obviously parents being like, this is such a solemn thing for children. They get to, like, realize that not every single neighbor and another person they bump into is scary, and it's very good for them to do this. And then other people being like, yeah, but this is definitely going to spread
in
disease.
In this particular case, actually, they are a little scary.
Yeah. Also true. Also true.
It's just the situation we're in.
Sorry, I just got a raid. I wanted to shout it out.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, what are you going as? This must be. Isn't this like you're massive into horror, Scaredy Cats, and the like? I've heard you're into a scary movie or two. This must be the most amazing time of the year.
It is. I've been moving, so I haven't had a lot of time to work on my costume. But my nieces decreed that I must be a penguin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is the Halloween.
The penguin or a penguin?
A penguin of my choosing.
You have to go as a penguin, but you can pick anyone, penguin of your choosing.
I am to be a penguin, and my wife is to be, and this is a direct quote, a Minnie Mouse dress.
Oh.
What that means? Couldn't tell you. She's 3 years old.
That is up for interpretation. I mean, I'll be honest, if you you could go very strange with it, but most likely I'm guessing your 3-year-old niece is looking to see Minnie Mouse. So
yes, this is my view as well. My wife, though, wants it to do like a big stiff like hanging a dress up so that she can go as a dress, and I'm like, I think it's a bit conceptual for her.
It's just so literal. Oh, fair enough. Well, that's kind of cute. I like it.
Yeah.
Penguin. Are you gonna go as Pengu?
I'm probably just gonna whatever penguin costume I can find, to be honest.
Fair enough. I'm going as Shaggy because my partner is going as Velma, and we're dressing up the wee one as Scooby Doo, which is quite simple because all we need is a blue collar. So I think that'll be cute, as they say.
But I mean, given the moral panic right now about wheat cookies, are you sure that's a wise costume?
It's probably highly inappropriate. Well, I'm more saying that just in case anyone in your chat wants to bring up the fact that I've got disgusting, just lower facial hair right now, which obviously mine has been giving me a hard time for a while. You can explain to them that the reasoning was because I'm growing it for Shaggy.
Right. Yeah. When I saw it, my immediate thought was, "Zoinks, Scoob." That was what I said to myself.
I actually almost did a spit take. I'm a simple person. I don't know, because I noticed on your screen or on your stream, you've already got the movie queued up.
Yeah.
I don't see it in OBS Ninja though. Where do I find?
I sent you a watch together link.
Oh. Now I have some questions.
Mm-hmm.
Question the first, since you're so well versed in cinema.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know a lot about the story of Ed Wood? Because I've heard that the Tim Burton interpretation is problematic for several reasons.
I didn't.
I would like to learn more.
I hadn't heard that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I've seen Ed Wood, but beyond that, like I know that he was famously a transvestite. He would dress in Angola sweaters was his thing, because his mom had a lot of Angola sweaters, so that was his thing that he liked to do. And I'm using the terminology he used. I think a lot of people might want to retroactively, diagnose some sort of gender issue with Ed Wood, but he denied that, as far as I know. He made a lot of shitty movies, and then when he basically lost the ability to make movies legitimately, he started making porn movies that are equally hilarious.
Really? I didn't know about that.
Yeah, at the end of his career, because Ed Wood, the movie, kind of cuts off, like, as his life becomes gradually more depressing. And, like, he never has a successful movie. He ends up, like, going into basically, like, exile, and he makes a bunch of hilarious pornos, which I recommend. As far as pornos go, they're probably the funniest ones I've seen.
I've never heard that before. This is like the funniest porno ever. Sounds fantastic.
It's like a graveyard where zombies come out of the ground and then they have sex with people.
Makes sense. I mean, it's on brand.
Does it? What about that makes sense? What about that makes sense to you?
But the on brand part, it kind of seems like a low budget film he would make. The only difference is that he's added sex.
Yeah. I'm being told to tell you to go as Ultra Instinct Shaggy, specifically for Halloween.
Oh, I don't know enough about Scooby-Doo to understand that reference.
I think it's a Dragon Ball reference.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm shaming myself, because that's my only credit in terms of like anime that I read back when I was a kid.
Yeah, I can tell by the fact that you said anime that I read.
Because I had the comic books. They were in French.
Manga, as it is
sorry.
often called.
My reputation is being destroyed 10 times over. People often think that I'm posing. They're like, you must be like a hardcore like fan, Lance. You just pretend. I was like, I think I have enough missteps for people to understand at this point that I'm a poser in the other direction.
Well, I think also, like, if there's one thing I know about anime people, it's that they're not like good at shutting up about it.
Oh no, you're gonna send them our way now.
Be mad. JoJo's terrible. I tried to watch it. I didn't like it. Everybody tells me to watch these JoJo's. It wasn't good.
I haven't seen JoJo's. I started watching Cowboy Bebop. It was actually quite good. I'm not saying that just so I don't get crucified.
I'm 2 episodes deep in Cowboy Bebop right now.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Okay, I've readjusted and moved everything. I think I'm pretty much good to go. What's the decorum for this? Are we pausing? Are we just playing through, laughing?
I mean, pause if you feel like it. If the spirit moves you.
That sounds heavy.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Turn that down a little. Do you know this guy, Criswell?
No.
He was like a local TV horror host.
Greetings, my friend. We are all interested in the future, for that is where you and I are going to spend the rest of our lives. And remember, my friend, Future events such as these will affect you in the future. You are interested in the unknown, the mysterious, the unexplainable.
Future
That is
events
why
such as
you are
these
here.
will affect you in the future.
And now, for the first
I love
time,
it.
we are bringing to you the full story of what happened on that fateful day.
Wait, I thought it was
We are
in the
giving you
future.
all the evidence, based only on the secret testimony of the miserable souls who survived this terrifying ordeal. The incidents, the places. My friend, we cannot keep this a secret any longer. Let us punish the guilty. Let us reward the innocent.
What?
My friend.
I've seen this movie.
And your heart stands.
They do not. There's no punishing of the guilty.
Grave robbers from outer space.
Nope. The movie just cut out for me. Did it cut out for you?
No, it's still playing for me. You want me to pause it?
Yeah. Pause it for 1 second.
Weird.
Okay. I got it back.
Nice.
Just in time for the title screen.
Otherwise, you wouldn't know what the movie was called.
It's true.
Oh, someone's got Dudley Manlove in it?
Oh, what the? Close again. I was just getting acquainted with Dudley Manlove. It's gonna open this up in a different browser. For some reason, this is just on this one. Good luck. Okay, we're good.
All right. Long credits.
Yeah, and very suspenseful.
Whoa! Ah, scary. It's just a movie.
You're gonna be fine.
All of us on this earth know that there is a time to live and that there is a time to die. Yet death is always a shock to those left behind.
The
It
line
even
delivery
more
is
of a
so
shock
good.
When death, the proud brother, comes suddenly without warning. Just at sundown, a small group gathered in silent prayer around the newly opened grave.
The priest is
of
reading the
beloved
Bible but
wife
not
of an elderly
speaking.
man.
I noticed that too.
Sundown of the day.
just
Yet
want to
He's-
brush up, you know.
He's bored. He brought that from home.
For the shadows of grief clouded his very reason.
Good chapter. Okay.
Who knows what Harry Potter's gonna get up to next
The
time?
funeral over. The saddened
The
group
funeral over.
approached the grave
I'm done
site.
reading. Let's go.
Grave digging's gotta be a fun job back in the day.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I imagine so.
Just digging
It was
holes.
when the grave diggers started their task that strange things began to take place.
Did gravediggers used to just sit outside waiting the whole time? Is that a thing?
Yeah, yeah. You had to end the funeral early.
Yep, right on.
It was a union thing.
San Fernando Valley out there now.
You better radio in for landing instructions, Danny.
Right, Jeff. Burbank Tower, this is American Flight 812. Over. Wouldn't surprise me any if he's asleep this time of the morning.
American Flight 812, this is Burbank Tower. If I were asleep, you'd never get on the ground. In your case, maybe I ought to leave you up there for good. Over.
You got me that time, Mac. This American Flight 812 requesting...
Ah!
Oh.
Oh, it's so scary. It almost
the-
knocked over the shower curtain.
Burbank Tower to
Yeah, I was like, I think the steering wheels are falling apart.
Flight 812, over.
Holy shit, those steering wheels! I didn't
Burbank
even.
Tower to American Flight 812.
Yeah.
Are you in trouble?
Trouble?
Take a look for yourself.
world.
That's nothing from this world.
Burbank Tower to American Flight 812. Are you in trouble? Are you in trouble?
Mayday, mayday. Stand by, Burbank Tower.
You suppose a passenger saw it?
I doubt
He's just
it was
using a rotary phone in a plane.
Good.
They have to run a wire back to the ground.
Okay, Danny.
American Flight 812, reporting to Burbank Tower. Over.
What
Did you hear anything?
was that in? That was
I thought it did.
in
Don't
the
like
movie?
hearing
Yeah, I
noises,
think that.
especially when
Yeah,
you're
that was in the
supposed to be
movie.
Yeah, sort of spooky like. Maybe we're getting old. Whatever it is gone now. That's the best thing for us too. Gone. Yeah, let's go.
Oh no.
Oh, look out!
Yeah.
They're the
Oh
innocent.
boy.
We're meant to punish the guilty.
It's daytime and nighttime at the same time.
It's because aliens, man.
Yeah. All right.
I've made that noise.
Yeah, jump scares ain't what they used to be.
Of his wife's death became greater and greater agony. The home they had so long shared together became a tomb.
It's so weird to see
A
him
sweet
dressed like
memory
that and living
of
in
her
this like
joyous living.
Yeah.
California house. It looks like the house the Rugrats lived in.
Was now only
And a
covering
mortician.
for her dead body.
A lot of looking around.
The ever beautiful flowers she had planted with her own hands became nothing more than the lost roses of her cheeks.
So
Oh, the writing.
is he
Used by
it's
his
hard to
great
tell.
loss,
Is he supposed to
the
be
old
sad?
man left that home,
I think so, yes.
They're not
never
explaining it
to
very well.
return again.
No, no. Not later. Wait, does he die? Okay. Well,
Meanwhile,
Yes.
back at the graveyard.
Of the old man,
yeah.
unknown to his mourners, his
What is this
dead
clown
wife
mausoleum?
was watching.
How are they fitting so many
It's a
people
lot of
in
people
there?
coming out of one little teeny
Tell
place.
me something. Why was his wife buried in the ground and he sealed in a crypt?
Something to do with family tradition, a superstition of some sort.
Oh,
Well, it's getting dark. Let's be on our way.
Oh,
Then, as two of his mourners left his final resting place,
I don't think she was screaming.
this is as loud as the movie gets, chat. I'll turn up the audio on my whole thing a little. Let me know if that is too much.
Or you might have to turn us down.
I refuse.
minutes later, the police, led by Inspector Daniel Clay, arrived at the scene.
Who found them?
The man and girl
Medical examiner been around yet?
just left. The morgue wagon ought to be along most any time.
You get their statement?
Yeah, much as we could. They're pretty scared.
Finding a mess like this ought to make anyone frightened. Have one of the boys take the guy and the girl back to town. You take charge.
How did this guy's career not take off?
Look around that one.
I don't know.
This is Tor
Beyond the
Johnson.
range of those
He
lights,
was
you
a
won't be able to see your hand.
professional wrestler.
I will get one of the plastic
Oh, no way.
from the patrol car.
It's
careful, please.
was not
I'm a
hired
big
for his
boy,
acting
I'll tell
ability,
you.
as you might tell.
I could not.
Does it have subtitles? That's a good question.
That is a good question.
Wikimedia Commons. It does not appear to.
Yeah, apologies for that.
Why isn't the flashlight? Oh, it is. Okay. It looked like the flashlight wasn't on.
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
My one complaint about this scene is that it should be longer.
I've thought that about a lot of scenes so far.
Yeah.
What's this? Some kind of stick?
Say, Lieutenant, did you get that funny odor?
How could I miss it? Oh, that'll be the morgue wagon now.
Funny odor in a graveyard?
Hold on.
Like,
why is the morgue wagon have the siren on? Is it an emergency? Emergency corpse delivery? Yeah.
Get out of the way. We got fucking corpses here.
You seem to still be up there somewhere.
Maybe I am.
I don't think I've ever seen you in this mood before.
Pilots
I
say.
guess it's because I've never been in this mood before.
Something about your flight?
Oh, this is the pilot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What happened, Jeff?
I saw a flying saucer.
Saucer? You mean the kind from up there?
Yeah, it's kind
No, it's one of those earthbound flying saucers.
Cigar.
Yeah,
Dan
you know.
either saw it
The
too.
tank kind.
When it passed over, the whole compartment lighted up with a blinding glare. Then there was a tremendous wind that practically knocked us off our course.
Well, did you report it?
Yeah, I radioed in immediately, and they said, we'll keep it quiet until you land. And as soon as we landed, big army brass grabbed us and made us swear to secrecy about the whole thing. Oh, it burns me up. These things have been seen for years. They hear, it's a fact. And the public ought to know about it.
There must be something
Based.
more you can do about it.
Only there
Yeah.
isn't. Oh, but what's the use of making a fuss? But last night I saw a flying object that couldn't have possibly been from this planet. But I can't say a word. I'm muzzled by army brass. I
Army
can't
brass.
even admit I saw the thing.
Whoa.
They're a little jumpy.
Yeah.
I like how the wife just like fell down and just went with it. She just lay down on her toppled over chair, waited for him to get up.
It's also very convenient now, story-wise.
People are very frightened of spotlights in the
Yeah.
50s.
I also like the background of the set is just blackness. It's just like a black sheet.
Yeah.
Like, you can very well tell they're in the same room every time they shoot there. And now we're at the cemetery, and then we'll go back there.
I love
Yeah.
how the spaceships wobble. That's very
Oh, yeah.
funny.
Classic. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, all right. Can you pause it for 1 sec?
Yeah. Can I help you?
At this point, I have to ask, what are we dealing with here? We got vampire, we got zombies, we got extraterrestrials, just all three combined into one.
Well, the aliens use their space radiation to reanimate the dead, is the idea.
Oh, okay. And then you failed to explain the vampires.
Oh, so the So the reason that he's holding the cape in front of his face is twofold. One, because that's a thing Bela Lugosi is known for doing when he played Dracula. And two, in a lot of the shots, Bela Lugosi had already died, so they just had Ed Wood's dentist literally fill in for him. And the way they cover it,
just cover his face,
covering his face with whatever. Like sometimes it's just they'll put like a napkin over his face. You'll see later.
That's absolutely brilliant. All right, I'm very happy I asked. Okay.
What is he investigating?
I don't know. They don't have a crime, a motive, or anything yet, but it doesn't matter now.
So like that's very clearly not Bela Lugosi.
Yeah.
Sounds like crazy.
I don't know if the bullets do nothing or the aim is just terrible.
Sorry, I was mistaken. It was his chiropractor. The dentist thing is from Troll 2.
If that apparition has something to do with it, come on.
You know, everybody sees Vampira and they get scared. That would not be my reaction.
No. Although I would be like, your corset looks quite uncomfortable.
Is he dead? Yeah. He's messed up. There.
They sent their finest detectives. They've cracked the case.
Yeah. Is he dead? Yeah, it looks like it. I don't know. We have no metric or way of knowing that, really.
This guy we heard screaming and now he's lying down on the ground in a graveyard. Is he dead?
Somebody's responsible.
Yeah, it appears that way.
You're in charge now, Lieutenant. Yeah, guess I am. Calvin? Yes, sir?
You're fired.
Get back up the car and get on the radio. Tell the coroner he's got to make another trip out here. Well, how about the...
Why are you pointing the gun at your face?
Who do you think we left back
Did
up
it
the
twice.
car?
There's no gun safety. It's wild.
Yeah, I know.
Greater love hath no man.
How many fucking funerals are there going to be in this movie?
For another.
I don't know.
It is always difficult.
At least he's speaking this time, I guess.
True. They could afford a microphone for this shot.
Oh, just hanging out, watching the funeral, as you do.
The bell has rung upon his great career. Now we lay him to rest.
She's very, very polite.
A rest well
She's not going to kill them until the funeral's over, out of respect.
And here come the aliens.
In daytime, apparently.
That's brilliant. That's amazing. Yes. Oh, that's the birdemic of UFOs.
The narrator is so good.
Oh,
and then he saw 3 UFOs.
Saucer scene.
A woman, startled by the sight in the sky, telephones the police.
Oh my god, it looks so real!
That's amazing.
It's so good!
There comes a time in each man's life.
Do you know how what is it, Vampira got cast in this movie?
They whiffed that joke so hard. So, yes, I do. But
okay, well, I'll wait till this action scene's over.
Washington, D.C.
5 sauces. My God, sauces! There's 5 of them.
Into the field.
Oh, full
That
Iron Man
ass.
on this one. Yeah,
Badass.
yeah, mother of all bombs right out of the gate. Realistic, frankly. Like, what is that? I don't know. Blow it up. Just blow it up.
the aliens haven't even done anything.
No, nothing.
They just see aliens and they're like, blow 'em up.
Yeah.
He made
Yeah,
that
blow 'em up.
decision.
Strike first.
Colonel Edwards gave the signal to fire.
If I hold up my binoculars, that means fire.
I mean, this part's actually realistic.
Well, I love how they blend the stock footage with their footage.
Yeah.
You can barely tell them to
So much stock footage.
At this point, they'd be like, it doesn't appear to be doing anything.
Yeah. Yeah, the goggles, they do nothing.
But we gotta keep shooting until he puts his binoculars
Oh,
down.
yeah. Naturally.
Then as swiftly as they had come.
Interesting. The end fire command is the same as the start firing command. It's identical, so hopefully that doesn't cause confusion.
You can see his shadow on
Quite
the
a sight,
sky.
wasn't it, sir?
Yeah,
A sight I'd rather not be seeing.
Are you worried about them, sir?
Well, they must have a reason for their visits.
Visits?
They're so calm.
Indicate visitors.
Yeah.
They just fired like
Big
1,000
guns are
surface
usually-
air missiles, and they're like, well, this
always
isn't
fired
good.
Oh?
They've got to have reasons for being here,
Contacted
though. I
by
mean.
radio, but no response.
So we opened fire, unleashed hell upon them.
Nevertheless, a town of people. People who
Don't ghost the U.S. military. That's what I learned.
Never heard about that, sir.
Well, it was covered up by the higher echelon.
Oh.
Anyway,
Fire.
that's all the
Any
classified information I'm going to
Anyway.
share with you right now, Private.
Yeah. Yeah.
Flying saucers, Captain.
Higher echelon, you say?
Officially.
Ah.
Looks like we beat them off again, sir.
What do they want? Where are they from? Where are they going?
They, sir? Who?
What? Where?
Oh, this
why,
is a training
who?
maneuver, sir. We only did a little practice firing at the clouds.
Yeah. I wonder what their next move will be.
Yeah, shut up. I'm thinking about the aliens.
Yeah.
Shut up. There were
That
no
looks like
aliens.
nipple.
Yeah, but what about the aliens?
Yeah, those aliens, though.
What will their next move be?
Oh, the aliens are quite human-like.
This is not of this earth.
Your space commander has
Yeah, what are these creatures? This design.
You have your report?
Oh my.
We had to pull in here to Space Station 7 for regeneration. We're
Mm-hmm.
returning to the planet Earth immediately thereafter.
What progress has been made?
We contacted government officials. They refuse our existence.
What?
Yeah, I gotta say, CGI has ruined modern science
Plan
fiction.
9.
You know, like back in the day, you
absolutely
just
impossible to work
you
through
put
the
a
Earth
person into a costume and they're an
soul is
alien.
too
It's great.
controlled.
Plan 9. Ah, yes. Plan 9
What's the name of the
deals with
movie?
the resurrection of the dead. Long-distance electrode shot into the pinion
Plan
of
9
pituitary
from
glands of
here,
recent dead.
and to be
Have you attempted any of this plan as
specific,
Yes,
we're in outer space right
yet? How
now.
successful has it been?
We have risen too so far. We shall be just as successful on more.
The living. They
Two Plan
have no
9s.
suspicion of your movements.
We had to dispose of one policeman. However, none of those risen have been seen. At least not by anyone who still remains alive.
It's good he speaks like a vacuum
That
commercial,
handles
because
the
that makes me believe he's an alien. You know,
Must. Those
it's a
who
great
from the
value.
grave will lead the
Why
way
is
for
the
our
head
other
alien
operations.
wearing a medieval
Yes,
times
Excellency.
outfit?
Continue on.
I don't know.
Report to me in 2 Earth days.
Well, that's how you know he's the leader.
I
2
feared
Earth
His
days.
Excellency wouldn't take our report this well.
Well, had he been dealing with their own people, his reaction would have been completely different. He understands the difficulties of the Earth race.
What do you think will be the next obstacle the Earth people will put
Fair.
in our way?
Well, as long as they can think, we'll have our problems. But those whom we're using cannot think. They are the dead. brought to a simulated life by our electrode guns.
Yes.
You know,
I was there when
I feel
we
like
did
a lot
that.
of exposition. Yeah. Unnecessary.
That was my
exposition.
idea, Steve. Why are you explaining the electrodes to me?
Well, our ship should be regenerated. We better get started.
Leaving the nipple. Oh, can you explain Elvira? How Elvira got in the movie while we're waiting for these spaceships to land?
So it's not Elvira, it's Vampira.
Oh, sorry, Vampira.
She as well was a local horror host, but much more popular one that Ed Wood saw on TV one night. Bela Lugosi saw on TV and was like, "Oh, I'd love to work with her." And then once her career went into enough of a downturn, she was cheap enough to get. She very much hated being in this movie. And she also hates Elvira. She thinks that Elvira, or thought she died in like 2000, early 2000s. She thought that Elvira ripped her off, which is, I don't think quite fair. I don't think you can have a patent on looking kind of spooky.
Yeah, I agree. Thanks.
I still think you ought to go in town and stay with your mother until I get back.
This is our home, and nothing's going to take me from it. Besides, most men try and keep their wives from going home to Mama.
That's not the point.
That's all the point there's going to be. Now toddle off and fly your flying machine, darling. But if you
Weird
see
way
any
of
more
phrasing
flying
everything you're
saucers,
saying.
pick another house to play. Be careful. Don't worry about me.
Oh, you're the only thing I do worry about. Oh, forget about the flying saucers. They're up there.
Wait,
But
I'm
there's
going up
something
there.
in that
I'm a
cemetery.
pilot. Fuck!
Oh no, that's my job.
Saucers are up there, and the cemetery's out there. But I'll be locked up in there. Now, off to your wild blue yonders.
You promise you'll lock your doors immediately?
I promise.
Yeah, the
Besides,
aliens
I'll
aren't
be
going to
in
be able
bed
to get
before half
past
an
a
hour,
locked
John,
door.
with your
No, not at all.
Good luck with that.
Pillow.
I have to have something to keep me company while you're away. Sometimes in the night when it does get a little lonely, I reach over and touch it. Then it doesn't seem so lonely anymore.
I'm gonna guess that's as PG-13 as we get. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah.
It does make sense that the aliens couldn't get past the doors because all on the spaceship it's all curtains.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's just foreign technology.
See you Thursday.
Goodbye, honey.
You know I'm not leaving you here until you're locked safely inside.
All right, darling.
Savory. Interesting name.
So she can't go outside when he's not home?
Apparently not, no.
Also,
you never know what's going to happen.
Is this their front yard?
If you're especially nice, I may.
It seems very much like the backyard.
It seems like that's the implication. But then once again, we just have the solid black curtain as the background, so...
No, those flimsy curtains won't protect you. The aliens can walk right past
No, not
those.
this time. Fools.
You're mighty silent this trip, Jeff. You haven't spoken 10 words since takeoff.
I guess I'm preoccupied, Danny.
We've got 33 passengers back there that have time to be preoccupied. Flying this flybird doesn't give you that opportunity.
I guess you're right, Danny.
Paula? Yeah. There's nothing wrong between you two.
Oh, no, nothing like that. Just that I'm worried she being there alone and those strange things flying over the house and those incidents in the graveyard these past few days. It's just got me worried.
Well, maybe they haven't figured out those crazy skybirds yet, but I give you 50 to 1 odds the police have cleared up that cemetery thing by now.
I hope so.
What?
If you're really that worried, Jeff, why don't you radio in and find out? Mac should be on duty at the field by now. He could call Paul and relay the message to you.
Hi, Edie.
Hi, Silence. I haven't heard
Question
a
in
word from
chat.
the plane.
The only thing I don't know about this movie is where are the non-white people, and they don't exist. not in space or on Earth. There's no non-white people in any shape or form.
What about it?
We land in Albuquerque at 4 a.m. That's strictly a 9 o'clock town.
Well, I know a friend that'll help us.
Let's have the problem first.
Oh, he's worried about
Cool cut.
I read about that cemetery business. I tried to get 2 kids not to buy too near one of those things. We get there soon enough as it is.
He thought it'd be quiet and peaceful there.
No doubt about that. It's quiet all right, like a tomb. I'm sorry, Jeff. That was a bad joke. Say, I almost forgot what I came in here for. How's the coffee situation?
That's for me.
It sure wouldn't hurt a thing, Edie.
Okay, be right back. And say, Jeff, make that call to Mac.
Nah, not only she throw cold water on my Albuquerque plan, but now she's repeating herself. How about that Albuquerque ball?
I can't resist your charm, Danny boy.
That was charm? Oh, okay. I didn't even know.
Yeah, women in the 50s were getting wet as hell for Danny
Residents near the cemetery.
Goddamn.
Little attention to the blast of thunder and the
It was
flash
easier
of
back then.
lightning. But from the blast arose the moving figure of the dead.
All
so,
right. Can you
some
explain?
context on this. This is footage that Ed Wood shot just of Bela Lugosi when he planned to make an unrelated vampire movie. That after Bela Lugosi died, he was just like, well, we can use this to zhuzh up Plan 9 from outer space.
Okay. And I'm assuming the length of this cut wasn't long enough so that it's just either looping or frozen for a couple seconds when he's like this to extend the length of the shot.
I think they just liked, like, he probably didn't give him direction and just expected him to figure it out.
Just stand there and look menacing or smile.
Pretty much. Ed Wood famously, no matter what went wrong in a take, he would not do a second take ever.
Ever.
I
assume that. I assume that's cost related.
There are takes where, because back in the day, like getting more film was extremely expensive,
super expensive.
But there, like he takes it to a ridiculous degree. Like sometimes props will fall over, and he'll just leave that in the movie. It's yeah, you'll see.
Unnamed vampire movie.
God, can you imagine sleeping in that? That looks so uncomfortable.
Hello?
Yeah.
Who? Mac? Well, hi, Mac.
And why do you
I'm
sleep with your
alright.
lights on?
I just
Well,
fell
she was
asleep.
reading.
Oh, well.
You were supposed to lock the
No.
door. What the fuck? We established that
thing.
you had locked the door.
Thanks, Carl. Good night.
Couldn't do the one thing. Wait, that's not Bela Lugosi.
It is absolutely not Bela Lugosi. Like I said, they're just he's holding it in front of his face, so you can't tell. He's looking like that because he can't see in front of his face. How close?
Wait, she lived right outside of the cemetery? That's not convenient. No wonder the husband was so concerned. Yeah, I'm really concerned about that cemetery business in our backyard that's going on right now. Oh, is this the same shot?
It is indeed.
Awesome. And Elvira just circling around.
She, the reason she never speaks is she refused.
That's a good protest. Sorry, Vampira, I keep mixing them up.
You're supposed to walk without rhythm. Now Shai-Hulud is gonna get you.
Oh no.
They buried him with his beloved flashlight. Yeah, one take.
Struggling to get out.
One take's fine.
Yeah, no. I assume he can't see very well out of whatever prosthetics are going on. My God.
Fun fact, do you know why zombies walk with their arms outstretched like this? It's based on a Frankenstein movie. I believe it was Son of Frankenstein. But in that scene, Frankenstein is blind, is why he's holding his hands out.
Well, that was going to be my guess, because I was like, because he can't see and is just trying to feel out where he is.
Mrs. Trent, what's wrong?
Again, shit was different in the 50s. Everybody sees Vampire and they're like, I gotta get out of here.
Same shot again.
Oh, and you got what? It's night now? And now it's day?
Oh. Yeah.
It's not Bela Lugosi. Like, it's so obvious. This
But I love that they use that one little
theater.
shot. Oh yeah. But once again, establishing shot of him just outside like this, so you know, yeah, no, it's really Bela Lugosi for sure. Ah!
What the fuck is going on? Police have heard unconfirmed reports of some spooky-looking people walking around.
Yep. Still the same.
People in these movies, very cavalier about their guns.
Oh yeah.
They'll be at the hatch in a moment. You can open it now, Tanner.
It looks like the inside of the flying saucer is made of concrete.
I assume. It's definitely manually being moved by a person.
It's like worse than the technology we have today.
Why did they get on the ship all of a
Turn off the
sudden?
electrodes quickly. They can't tell us from anyone else.
Oh, here comes
Aw, come on,
Bela
guys.
Lugosi.
It's tough to find something when you don't know what you're looking for.
I don't think the lieutenant does either.
Then what are we doing out here? I was off duty an hour ago.
Oh, don't ask me any questions. I'm just a hard hand just like you.
A hard hand.
Hard hand. Shoot it. Shoot the spaceship.
What that noise was?
Whatever it was, it's no more strange than the other things happening around this cemetery.
Spirits like old Farmer Caller talked about.
Well, maybe.
The only spirits he saw tonight were those I smelled on his breath.
Well, don't forget, Miss Trent claims to see
Bet
them,
'em.
too. She didn't have anything on her breath.
She was hysterical.
Well, true, she was frightened and in a state of shock. But don't forget that torn nightgown.
Just
and
stop pointing the
scratch
gun at people.
Yeah,
I know.
hadn't thought of
Or
it.
yourself, or your face.
Guess that's why you're a detective lieutenant and I'm still a
It's
uniformed
like scratching his head with the gun.
Sometimes it's only the brakes, Larry. Meantime, let's get going.
Lieutenant, did you hear that?
How could we help it? It sure was strange.
Know what it was?
No more than you do. If it went for orders, I'd get out of here right now.
It was a saucer.
A flying saucer? What makes you say that?
Do you remember the noise?
No,
we
no,
heard the
it's
other
a
night?
cup of tea.
We were knocked to the ground.
Yeah.
I forget.
Exactly. But you're not remembering that sound.
There you're wrong, Lieutenant. I'm with the fact the sound is similar, but what about the blinding light?
Well, haven't you heard? Been many times the saucer hasn't had a glow. Or a light of any kind, for that matter.
It's like an
That proves
educational
it.
film
What next,
about flying
Lieutenant?
saucers.
Yeah, I was like,
Lieutenant, maybe this doesn't mean much.
haven't you heard?
Jamie Meade found a grave that looks like it's been busted into.
What? Where?
Why, what?
Come on, man, out with it. We haven't got all day to waste.
Oh, just over there beyond the crib.
All right, show us the way.
Look, here it is, Lieutenant.
It's been broken into, all right.
Strange. If someone had broken in, the dirt should be piled up here somewhere. It looks like it's fallen into the grave.
Larry, you'll be out of that uniform before you know it.
Do we have the right to look down there, Lieutenant?
Technically, no.
No?
Well, this spot looks familiar, though.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we shouldn't investigate any further without the permission.
You don't have the
Let's
permission
go
to
get
look.
it.
How? I see what you mean. The gravestone's down there.
Oh, does he mean like
Well, let's go down
exhumed?
and find out whose
Do
grave
cops
it is.
need a warrant
How?
to look in a
By going
grave?
down and finding out.
I don't know.
Are you sure you mean that, Lieutenant?
If I,
I mean,
didn't mean it, I wouldn't.
If I'm being
have
honest,
said it.
hopefully.
Well, why do I always get hooked up with these spook details? Monsters, graves, bodies.
What other monsters have... That's a rich...
Yeah.
I wanted more information about that guy's duty.
Oh, and by looking the grave, they just meant the opened, like, grave
Casket's here,
hole.
but nobody's in it.
Can you read the name on the casket?
What?
It's too dark. Give me a flashlight.
How about a match?
We sure could try it. Let me have them.
Okay.
It's Inspector Clay's grave. But he ain't in it.
But meanwhile, at the Pentagon in Washington, D.C.,
That's where the Pentagon is.
Hey, now know.
G2. Come in. Yes, of course. I'll keep in touch. Come in, Colonel Edwards. Close the door. At ease, Colonel. Thank you, sir. Sit down. I understand, Colonel, you've been on tap for many of our saucer attacks.
I'm in charge of field operations, sir.
You
Have you
believe
tried
there
shooting
are
a
such
missile at
things
one?
as flying saucers? Yes, sir.
10,000.
Seen them?
That's just it. Yeah.
You realize there's a government directive stating that there is no such thing as a flying saucer?
Yes, sir.
You stand by your statement that you've seen flying saucers?
Well,
And yet,
yes, sir.
we state they don't exist.
This could mean a court-martial. Admitting
What?
this against direct orders.
Oh.
General Roberts, may I speak freely?
You may.
How could I hope to hold down my command if I didn't believe in what I saw and shot at?
I like you, Colonel.
Thank you, sir.
Do you like
there
me?
are flying saucers.
Are you into
We
foot
just
stuff?
met, but
There's no doubt they are in our skies. Been there for some time.
What are we going to do about them?
Who knows?
Then they really are there.
I thought you were convinced of that.
I am.
We've had contact with them.
Contact? How?
Radio.
They speak our language?
Well, not quite. We've received messages from their spaceships. For
Um,
a while, it came in as just a lot of jumbled noise.
And now, sir?
Well, since they first tried contact with us by radio, we've developed a language computer. A machine that breaks down any language.
Makes
to our
sense.
own.
General.
A Babel fish.
Some sort of
What's
language
this all
computer.
got to do with me?
Yeah.
Well, you've been in charge of saucer
Highly
field
advanced.
activity for a long while. I
He's
think
telling
it's
the
about
truth. He's
time
got two
that these
telephones.
The
Come on.
aliens do speak English, though.
You
We
mind?
did see that.
Mind?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
anxious.
they most definitely do.
This is Eros, a space soldier from a planet.
Eros?
Eros.
I fully realize our language differences. However, I also know you finally have perfected the dictoroboter, or as you want
The
to
what?
call it, the language computer.
The language computer, of course.
Since the beginning of your time, we have been far beyond your planet. It has
Lance,
taken you centuries to even grasp what we
I
developed
recognize
beyond
that this is a
your
dangerous
years ago.
position for me.
Do you
But
still
I need to
believe
take a
the
bio
impossible
break.
exists?
Okay.
So don't convince my chat to call me any funny nicknames. Okay? It's
Okay.
simply not cool. I would never do that.
That's true. That's true. No, that it just wouldn't be fair. Bye, Mildred. So, you all thought the Goo Crew was a good name. What do you think about the Can't even say it. I can't even say it. I'm sorry, Thoughts I'm Chat. I can't even do it. Oh no, I got my dog chewing on his own costume. That's how upset he was with that commentary. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is quite the film. This is quite the film. I'm gonna say that, you know? I gotta say I'm learning some things. I'm experiencing things. I'm learning a lot about cinematic history, of course, which is always fun. I'll say hi to all three chats. How are you doing, Thought Slime Class? I see you're all loving Thought Come as as the new name. Just don't ever tell Mildred, okay? P Team, the Poop Troop. The Poop Troop. Wow, the Poop Troop. That would be a heavy thing. To the Twitch chat, just got here. Sorry, what is this? We're watching Plan 9 from Outer Space. We're joined by the incredible Thought Slime, who goes by many names. Hey, Dark Native, very good to see you. Everyone, go check out Dark Native channel. It's Bubba Based. Yeah, I think those are all great names, all fantastic names. And now we have to kind of dial it all back and make sure that when Mildred gets back, we've said nothing. Nothing's been done. So, you know, that's good. Fart Squad. These are, by the way, these are coming from Thought Slime's chat, and they're way worse than anything I was coming up with, you know? Like Show Dog. Oh, I don't know how I can. Let me see how small the window is. Okay, hold on. I gotta hit play. I wasn't playing on the stream. Hit live. Okay. Let's see if I can show Dog. Hold on. I gotta look at this. Is kind of complicated too because I'm looking at two chats at the same time. Do you see? I'm trying to show him in the mirror. I don't know if this is working. Okay, now I gotta wait for the 30-second delay. Hassan just rage quit stream after going over neopronouns. What's wrong with neopronouns? Neopronouns are based. I hope that provided dog. I don't know if it was showing. Mildred, I was just trying to show my dog in costume in the small corner.
Scooby-Doo costume?
No. He's in a hot dog costume.
Oh, nice. Doesn't that make you hungry?
Yeah, but not for hot dogs. For justice.
I forgot that I got candy. My favorite.
Oh!
My favorite Halloween candy, Rockets.
Rockets are based so much better than candy corn, which everyone is obsessed with.
My wife hates Rockets. She doesn't understand how I can eat them. For those that in the United States, you guys call Rockets Smarties, which is a different thing in Canada.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I would like to also grab a drink before we continue this incredible cinematic experience. So you can go back to doing what you always do, which is disparaging my sweet name and the name of anyone who watches me. So
I'll just make sure. Yeah, my chat doesn't seem to be doing anything unsavory. So.
All right, 1 sec. BRB.
Aunt Fester, Sweet Bunny Mama, thank you for the subscriptions. Also, a Mr. Raid from Hannah Reloaded. Hello, Raiders, if you're still here. We're watching Plan 9 from Outer Space. I'm eating candy. Yeah, they are like chalk. I like chalky candies. It's like a little disc of sugar. They're the best. I should not have brought these over to my desk. That was a mistake. My favorite candy, Skittles, baby. Skittles. In Canada, Smarties are, it's like a chocolate with a candy coating on the outside, but it's thinner than an M&M. Which, it's like, they're like bad M&Ms, essentially. M&Ms with a greater candy to chocolate ratio. Oh, is it really loud? You'll have to live with it. They're really good. They used to come in tubes. M&M Minis came in tubes. You should have a press to mute button for the crunch. You had a meltdown as a child when you realized you wouldn't be able to get Smarties in the States? But you can. We call them Rockets. All right, I'll stop. I'll stop. They're real good. Smarties come in tubes in the UK? Like the sugary candy or the chocolate? Choco Boys? Cardboard tubes with plastic wrap at the end? Could I do a backflip on a trampoline? I doubt I could. I doubt that it would be possible for me to do that. That sounds hard to do. It seems like it would require a great deal of confidence in one's jumping ability. Willy Wonka bottle caps, the superior sugar discs. This is an ongoing subject of debate in my household, whether Smarties are better than Love Tarts. I'm a Smarties fan myself. I didn't do it this time. You can watch the VOD.
I'll believe nothing until evidence is presented.
All right. Shall we continue?
Yes, please.
You didn't actually think you were the only inhabited planet in the universe. How can any race be so stupid? Permit me to set your mind at ease. We do not want to conquer your planet.
Okay.
Only save it. We could have destroyed it long ago if that had been our aim. Our principal purpose is friendly. I admit we have had to take certain means which you might refer to as criminal. But that is because of your big guns which have destroyed some of our representatives.
Pretty reasonable.
If you persist in denying us our landlords, then we must only accept that you do not want us on friendly terms. We then have no alternative but to destroy you before you destroy us. With your ancient juvenile minds, you have developed explosives too fast for your minds to conceive what you are doing. You are on the verge of destroying the entire universe. We are a part of that universe.
Hell yeah!
This is our last.
Fuck you, universe. Humans rule.
That's the end of that one. Atmospheric conditions in outer space often interfere with transmitting. How many of these recordings do you have, General?
Well, that's enough of that nonsense. Right, peace. I won't hear
blah,
it.
Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, we should shoot him.
Can't afford to take any chances. Come over here.
We can't avoid to take any chances. They're asking for peaceful terms.
Oh, a couple of times, a few years ago.
I think my stream might have died.
Oh no, your YouTube stream?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess, and your other stream.
Yeah. So
you still have internet, clearly.
Well, yeah, it's spotty. Oh, apparently it's up again on Twitch.
Both streams from
we're back.
Bad.
We're back.
Oh,
Okay.
we back?
It's good. It's all good.
We're back, baby.
Yeah, nothing can stop me now.
Nice.
So my internet is not great in the new office yet. I have gigabit fibe, but I don't have Ethernet down here. So my extremely jank solution is I have a Wi-Fi extender that I have hooked up to my Wi-Fi, and I run an Ethernet cable from that to my computer.
I wish I could say why I know that does or does not work, because that sounds exactly like what I would do to try and do what you're doing.
It's wildly jank. It's exactly what you wouldn't want to do. That Wi-Fi extender is probably the problem. Yeah, but what else am I going to do? I don't got no Wi-Fi down here. What else am I going to do? So I'm going to get an electrician in over next week at some point, hopefully soon, and get them to run an Ethernet cable.
Okay.
Hopefully, I can do that soon. Anywho.
Carlson will replace you while you're out there. You're the best man for the job of attempting to contact them. Find them, Colonel. See what in hell it is they want.
All right, sir.
You're in contact with them. Just ask them.
Yeah, probably.
These are confidential reports, Colonel. Read them over carefully on the plane. Turn them over to intelligence when you get to Los Angeles. They'll have further orders for disposition.
Yes, sir.
Colonel Edwards?
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Buy a whole home system? It's... Just get Ethernet. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a question.
Yeah.
Do I sound less echoey than in the past?
We are ready to report, Excellency.
A little.
You are many
You didn't really sound echoey, though.
It was unavoidable.
Hmm.
We tried to transmit via televisor, but atmospheric conditions made transmission impossible.
I love this guy's
Transmitted as soon
voice.
as conditions permitted.
Yeah.
I thought time was of the essence. Suspicion has fallen upon our movements. Our ships have been viewed near the point of
Whoa.
operations.
And what
You
has
became a
this accident
psychedelic
gained
nightmare there
us?
for a second. That was
We
cool.
have successfully risen 3 of the dead ones.
Permit me to see one.
Bring in the big one. Use your small electrode gun.
I have taken 2 ships from your command.
But that will leave only my ship.
It is necessary that you continue your mission alone. I have need of your other ships elsewhere. Even though you have risen 3 of the Earth's dead, the plan is far from successful, and you, Eros, must prove it an operational success before more time, energy, ships, and your countrymen may be spent on it.
We will not fail.
Did he have to look
Everything
down
is
at
on
the
our
script?
Not everything.
I guess. I was like, that definitely looks like someone reading his lines.
You reported that your ship
A
was
little
viewed
pirouette.
at the scene of your present operations.
That is correct.
They have been viewed many times, but not at the scene of operations. Something must be done about that.
He's gotten dirtier since the last time we saw him.
Stop him, Turner. He's close enough. Turn off your electrode gun. No! No!
Oh no, it's jammed.
I can't get it, it's jammed!
Stop him, you fool!
Why would an electrode gun get jammed?
That was too close.
Yes. Bring the giant here that I may get a better look at him.
Maybe tell him to take off his pants.
I mean, why? Is one of his contacts falling down too? I feel like the other eye is looking in the other direction.
Yes, he's a fine specimen. Are they all as powerful on planet Earth?
This one is an exception, Excellency.
What are the other 2 like?
One is a woman, the other an old man.
An old man, you say?
Yes, Excellency.
Yeah, the contacts do look crooked, you're right.
Put the big one away.
Yeah.
Pick up your electrode gun. Make sure it's in working order before pointing it at him.
Whatever made it jam seems to have been cleared by the fall.
Take him back to the ship.
The old one must be sacrificed. Re-land on Earth. Send the old one to enter a dwelling. Then cut the electrokinetic and turn on your ship's decomposure ray. The result will astound those watching. Astound them enough to delay their intention until you have gained your other recruits from the cemetery.
Yes, Excellency. It'll be done.
That's a weird plan.
Report to me when this has been accomplished.
It's a very inefficient plan. If you had the kind of powers they do, they're going about this very slowly.
Eros, the Earth people are getting closer to that which we fear. Since they will not listen or respect our existence, they cannot help but believe our powers when they see their own dead walking round again, brought about by our advancement and such things. As soon as you have enough of the dead
We know, we get it.
march them on the capitals of the Earth. Let nothing stand in your way. Their own dead will be used to make them accept our existence and believe in that fact.
You just landed UFO.
And they pretty much all believe you. That's all over the papers now.
Yeah. Is it another morgue car?
The morgue car. And scene.
Boy, in LA you can't even see the stars anymore. Air pollution's gotten so bad.
Mr. Miss Strand. This is
How did he get
Colonel
back
Edwards,
home?
Washington, D.C.
Good evening,
And has she not brought up the whole vampire attack thing?
Yeah.
Questions? What about, Colonel? May I sit down?
What about Colonel?
I want to ask you about your
What could this be in reference to?
flying saucer.
Yeah. Oh, what about? Why are you here?
After that, the police brought me home. I hope I never see such a sight again.
Well, after your description, I don't think I'd want to see it either. One thing more. After you were forced to the ground by that blast of wind, was it a hot or cold?
Someone asked, "Is this the Twilight Zone?" I was like, "No, the Twilight Zone is good."
It wasn't hot.
This is the Jordan Peele
Cold,
Twilight Zone.
just
Yeah.
Horrific force. We couldn't get off the ground.
The light blinded me so badly, I couldn't see a thing. We could only feel the pressure of the wind until it was gone.
What's going on with their fence?
When the glare left us, we could
I'm
see
not
a
sure.
glowing ball
It looks like
disappearing out
the strips are peeling.
Which way? Toward the cemetery.
Still not
foolproof. Foolproof.
Yeah. Oh, but the same recycled shot. Nice, nice. What is this? The fourth time?
Most fantastic story I've ever heard. And every word of it's true, too. That's the fantastic part of it.
Yeah.
Colonel, we found a lot of suspicious things out in that cemetery. But then again, didn't find anything to base a fact or suspicion on.
What?
Hey.
Hmm.
Do you hear anything? You see anything out there, Kelton?
Too dark, Lieutenant.
You could
But something
stand
started
up and look
stinking
around.
awful bad.
Yeah, could help.
Turn on the headlights.
That fence just not holding up.
Something out there.
Okay, cover your modesty. More shots.
So suspenseful.
Yeah. Oh my.
Oh. Is he Batman? Does he have a bulletproof cape? What's going on? It's just a guy. It's just a man. He tripped over something there also. You might have noticed.
Yeah, had to have. Wait, what?
They're using the decomposure ray.
Oh,
so that the humans. So their plan, the aliens' plan, to get so that nobody can deny that aliens exist, is to send Bela Lugosi to a random suburban house.
Didn't look that way a minute ago.
And then decompose him. Even though it's taken them 45 minutes in this fucking movie to make 3 zombies.
Skeletonify him, I guess.
He'll be all right in a few minutes.
Did you see that thing? Did you get it?
We got it.
What was it? It didn't fall. I fired every bullet I had.
So did I. I don't know what it was or what happened. But
So
unless
did
that
I.
bag of bones over there can reassemble itself, it's out of the running now.
Like, everybody's just so calm immediately after, like, yeah, well, unless the bones can hurt us, we're fine, I think.
I think we're gonna be okay. Yeah.
Colonel,
Yeah.
I've been out here so often, you think I've taken a lease on this place.
Not a long lease, I hope.
I see what you mean. But I can't help but feel the answer's out here somewhere.
Is the girl safe?
Mrs. Trent, you better stay with the car.
Stay here alone? Not on your life.
Modern women.
Yeah, they've been that way all down through the ages, especially in a spot like this.
Modern women
Yes, sir.
scared of zombies.
Yeah.
I'd feel safer with you.
Yeah, you can protect me.
Now, the lieutenant knows best.
I want to
don't
talk to
like it, but I
Vampiro
guess
without
there's
my
much I
wife.
can do about it.
To be fair, the amount of racism and sexism I would expect from a movie from this era has been pretty tepid, so I guess maybe it is refreshing to hear it finally ramp up a little bit.
Think we'll need these? You never tell.
It's
Let's get
also
going.
the idea that the aliens land and they only talk to the Americans, and that's never even remarked upon.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
naturally.
Like, there isn't even a scene where they're like, well, if these aliens talk to the Ruskies, we're doomed. You know? It's just... no, obviously, they're going to talk to the Americans.
Expect to find out here.
You gotta keep politics out of your films, you know?
We'll know when we find it. Inspector Clay's grave right over here.
Is that the one you told me was broken into?
Yes.
At least give her a cigarette, bud.
It'll cure what ails ya.
Calm your nerves.
Inspector's here.
Broken off instead of in.
I figured that,
Hmm.
but that's impossible.
I wonder.
Look, Colonel.
Yeah, we've seen
some
no
things
evidence
just can't
that
happen.
the dead
Yeah,
can
like
attack.
that apparition that was draped
But-
across Mr. Trent's patio. I would say we should keep our minds open to anything.
Look, Colonel, I'm a policeman. I've got to deal in facts. But I guess I'll have to go along with you.
Really
But
put
on
up
the
a
other
fight
hand-
there. Yeah. Well, you know, I'm an empiricist.
They'll discover our ship soon.
I like his boots.
It's the only way.
Mhm.
These are the same men who have been so close so often. They must be halted before they can inform others about us.
I thought that's what you wanted.
They'll
But
be
I thought that was the plan. Don't you want to be known? Soon the humans will know of our power and presence. Oh no, they're finding out about our power and presence. Their plan was so highly specific that there's no way it could ever work, and yet it did, and now they're upset about that.
He looks so, like, sad.
I know.
You know, maybe we're barking up the wrong tree.
One thing a policeman learns, Mr. Trent, is patience.
Where's that burn spot you mentioned?
Right over there. Look.
Mm-hmm.
We'll investigate, but move carefully.
Patience. Well, you better not be patient now.
I do not think that this giant man could be so quiet.
You still have so much. Oh wow! I was just Zangiefing Oh, did she pass out?
A moment or two more, and you will be the first live Earth people ever to enter a celestial ship.
Wow. Boy, how can anything that big hide for so long a time? Never heard metal sound like that
Wow.
before. What do you see? Only my reflection. Must be some kind of one-way glass. I wonder how you get into this.
Because it's clearly a cube, I keep forgetting this is the alien spaceship, you know, for the saucer.
They're just outside. You can open the outer hatch now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta get a remote control for this thing.
Look out!
You going in that thing?
That's what we're here for.
I don't know. The way these things speed around, we might just get in there and off it goes.
That's a chance we take.
Well,
Why?
I took a chance on those earlier airplanes. Might just as well see what the inside of one of these looks like. Got your guns ready?
Yeah, let's
just get on his head.
I went in an airplane, so I better go in this spaceship. What is the purpose of those ladders? It's a fire escape.
The outer chamber now.
Yeah. They're in most of the sets, but...
We have to kill them.
Yes.
Seems such a waste.
Well, wouldn't it be better to kill a few now than, with their meddling, permit them to destroy the entire universe?
Yeah.
You're always
Wait,
right,
what?
Arrows.
Of course. But those are not my words. Those are the words of the ruler.
It's going down.
Now you two stay right where you're at.
We will do as you command. For the moment.
No for the moment about it. You just do as I tell you.
Nah.
Missing aliens again. I went in an airplane.
You do not think guns.
Maybe we think we do.
They would be of no use to you now.
They've been mighty useful before on Flesh and Blood. And you two look like you've got a lot of both.
A lot of blood and
Weird way
little
of...
lady.
yeah, presenting it, but sure.
If you were to have the opportunity to use them...
Mister, if you don't get away from that control board, I'll show you just how effective they can be.
Here we go.
Shall we talk now or wait? Your friends will be here shortly.
What friends?
Those you left at the vehicle.
If you've done anything to Paula...
Take it easy, Mr. Trent. Oh, I assure you no harm has come to her.
The
Would you like to
implication.
see?
Next time you try that, I won't aim at the board.
You're a headstrong young man. I was only going to turn on the televisor so you could see her movements.
Go ahead, my friend. But move very carefully.
And if I see you reaching for something that is not the controls for the televisor...
Hooey.
She's only fainted.
You fiend.
I? A fiend? I am a soldier of our planet.
They won't give anything names, eh? We didn't have the creativity to even name them as like some kind of alien race. I'm the ruler of our planet.
Our aid.
A space planet.
You're the whole universe. But your governments of Earth refused even to accept our existence. Even though you've seen us, heard our messages, you still refuse to accept us.
Why is it so important that you want to contact the governments of our Earth?
Because
Good question.
Death. Because all you of Earth are idiots.
Not wrong. That is an astute and fair call out.
A harmless explosive.
Hey, we did make this movie.
They began to shoot a few at a time. Then the bomb. Then a larger bomb. Many people are killed at one time. Then your scientists stumbled upon the atom bomb. Split the atom. Then the hydrogen bomb, where you actually explode the air itself. Now you can brings the total destruction of the entire universe served by our sun. The only explosion left is the solar night.
Why, there's no such thing.
Perhaps to you, but we've known it for centuries. Your scientists will stumble upon it as they
There's
have
no
all
such
the others.
thing as solar benite. Get out
The
of here.
juvenile mind that you possess will not comprehend its strength until it's too late.
You're way above our heads.
Gotta love classic villain giving away the entire plan moments before.
But that's impossible.
And now you must die.
Even now, your scientists are working on a way to harness the sun's rays. The rays of sunlight are minute particles. Is it so far from your imagination they cannot do as I have suggested?
Why, a particle of sunlight can't even be seen or measured.
What?
Can you see or measure
What?
an atom? Yet
You mean
can
light?
explode one. A ray of sunlight is made up of many atoms.
No, it isn't.
So what if we do develop this satellite bomb? We'd be even a stronger nation than now. Strong.
Yeah, immediately it's like, whoa, it can create more explosions.
Stupid! Stupid! That's all I'm taking from you. Get back here, you jerk! Let him
He's talking about crazy things like photons. Shut him up. We won't hear about such wizardry.
He said humans are violent, so I socked him.
Because of men like you, that all must be destroyed. Headstrong, violent, no use of the mind God gave you. You talk of God.
So you're Christians?
No,
Also
that's
think it
convenient.
Possible that we too might think of God.
I bet he thought this was so profound when he was writing it.
Wear the uniform of your country.
You too think of God.
I wear the uniform of my country. Yes.
Honestly,
What
yours
country?
looks better.
Drastic means to get to you, but you
What
left
planet?
us no alternative. When you have the Solomonite, you have nothing. Nor does the universe.
You speak of solar and night, but just what is it?
Solar.
Yeah, just make it sound nice. You know, you get the idea.
Is the sun.
Can we circle back to how we have the same God, though?
Representing the earth. Now, the gasoline represents the sunlight, the sun particles. Here we
Which you do not know of yet.
With the gasoline, the sunlight. Then we put a flame to the ball. The flame will speedily travel around
We did not need this explained.
along the
We already got it. It makes a big bomb.
That's so much exposition.
Source and spread to every place that gasoline our sunlight touches. Explode
Once you invent the soul of a
night,
night.
you explode the universe. Explode the sunlight here, and a chain reaction will occur direct to the sun itself and to all the planets that sunlight touches, to every planet in the universe.
That's not.
This is why you must be stopped. This is why any means must be used to stop you. In a friendly manner, or as it seems, you want it. He's mad.
Mad? Is it mad that you destroy other people to save yourselves? You have done this. Is it mad that one country must destroy another to save themselves? You have also done this. How then is it mad that one planet must destroy another who threatens the very existence? That's enough!
What?
I do the monologuing here.
Yeah, interspatial travel.
Get out of the
But we
way.
have not solved sexism.
Life is not so expensive on my planet. We don't cling to it like you do. Our entire aim is for the development of our planet.
Our planet, which is called,
Which I forgot to name.
by a weird coincidence, also named Earth. Which is why I haven't brought it up, because it would have been confusing.
Oh my god.
What happened to you?
How come you're all alone? I asked for lots of help.
You sounded drunk or something on the radio.
See with my own eyes.
Yeah, I
I'd
was a
never
little
believed it.
drunk.
Believe what?
I saw some
It's
aliens.
horrible.
Yeah, vampires.
Look, what are you trying to say? If you don't make sense, we'll never get to the bottom of this. Now, who slugged you?
Inspector Clay.
What?
It was Clay, all right. Only not like we remembered him. Well, his way was busted into, wasn't it?
Next, you'll tell me you saw skeletons.
We did, earlier.
Now I know you're off your rocker.
There's no
All of
such
us
thing
thought
as a
Lieutenant
skeleton.
Skeleton? What is this?
You telling me
Wizardry?
you telling me you saw a skeleton in a graveyard? This guy's off his nut.
Oh god! Hitting the hooch again, eh?
Darn tired of it.
Which way were they going?
Off that way.
Come on.
They went that way, the same way that vampire lady just went.
Yeah.
Then one day it could all be gone. One big puff of smoke and ball of fire. All that out there. The stars, the planets, all just an empty void.
You two had better come along with us.
Come with you? Where?
The police station.
So it seems you think you have the upper hand. Look out that window.
Is this
Jeff.
the woman you wanted?
She is unarmed, but he would kill in seconds if I so choose.
But if you have that, he almost killed you.
Wouldn't.
Holy cow! Look there. It's play all right. There's no mistaking that.
And he's got Mrs. Trent.
Get your gun ready.
From all I've seen tonight, guns won't do any good. Clay is dead, and we buried him. How are we going to kill somebody that's
Look
already
over there.
dead?
It's that guy we
Dead.
know.
And yet there he is.
Get your
That
gun
other
ready.
one, right?
He's
Who flipped
holding
it
a
to him?
woman.
I'm seeing it. That's the only reason I'm listening to you. Look, I've got an idea. Hurt him or not, we've got to try something. I'm going to sneak up behind him and whop him over the head. That ought to make a move. Follow me.
Make a
Even when
move.
Clay was alive, he couldn't run fast enough to catch me. So when he does, you grab Mrs. Trent and run like lightning in the opposite direction.
Oh, you think it'll work?
Know of anything else to try?
Well, the gun.
Here we go. Wow, surprisingly effective.
Guys!
You got the horny bonk.
All right. Take care of the others.
Your men have felled the big one. This could only happen because the electrode ray is off. He'll walk again when I turn it on.
Hold it. Right there.
Suppose the lieutenant and the others are in that thing.
I didn't think of that.
Supposing they're Martians or something.
Yeah.
Do you mind putting away your gun for a second?
Come on, let's go. Open up in there. Open up.
Oh.
Get that door open. Colonel, I wouldn't know one switch from another.
Two switches.
Hold on to him, Eros. I'll have the ship in the air in a minute.
What's he doing? I can't work
Oh, yeah.
knobs.
I could have done that, I guess.
Get out of here, Jeff. The ship's on fire.
Come on, Jeff. Get out of there.
Oh. My
Fuck these
God.
guys.
Yeah.
Elsie, wake up, Eros! Eros, wake up, Eros!
Yes.
Oh, I wonder if that's the last we'll see of them.
Why would you think
Sooner
that?
or later, there'll be others.
Look.
Well, this one really wrapped itself up, eh?
The nightmare is over. He's
fool
become a
running
much
loose.
smaller
That's why I guess if you
skeleton
look like him.
than he was as a
The ship and
man.
the ray gun is gone. They have no control.
It's almost as if it's the same skeleton from before. Like they only paid for one skeleton. Savage.
My
Well.
friend, you have seen this incident based on sworn testimony. Can you prove that it didn't happen?
Yeah.
Perhaps
Yes.
on your way home, someone will pass you in the dark, and you will never know it, for they will be from outer space. Many scientists believe that another world is watching us this moment. We once laughed at the horseless carriage, the airplane, the telephone, the electric light, vitamins, radio, and television.
Oh, how we laughed at vitamins when they were proposed. Magic, alchemy, you say? Vitamins.
God help us
And now,
in the future.
Oh, for some reason I remembered this ending differently.
Woo! That was an experience. Dudley Manlove.
Dudley
All
Manlove.
right.
Who did Dudley Manlove play?
Eros.
That was Eros?
I assume that's one of the spacemen, the men of space.
Yeah, Eros was the main spaceman.
What happened to the main spaceman?
He died. Remember, she was running around going, Eros, Eros.
Oh, that's right. Man, it's a wonder we have today's modern marvels like vitamins.
Vitamins, radios, the horseless carriage.
Yeah, they laughed once at the horseless carriage. It's people pointing at a horseless carriage, laughing uncontrollably.
Never works.
Oh, you fool! See, that'll never take off.
Someday you will walk past a man in the dark and you'll never know it because he was from outer space.
I'm just looking up the Wikipedia now.
I just remembered who Criswell's voice reminds me of. It's
Okay.
No, John, you are the zombie ghost.
That is actually really apt. Lana Talbot. This is considered the worst film ever made. I don't know if that was the worst film ever made. I wouldn't. Would
At
you?
the time,
Would you?
maybe.
Yeah.
Certainly, we've had worse movies since then. Are you familiar with the works of one Neil Breen?
Yeah, but those ones are just so incredible. They're not. I don't even consider them bad movies anymore. I feel like they're their own genre almost.
They're the works of an auteur.
Yes. That was Bela Lugosi's last film. That's terrible. that's so terrible. And it wasn't even because he was in it. He wasn't. He was just in like B footage that was shot of him.
Bela Lugosi,
no.
by the way, lifelong socialist.
Really?
Yep.
I did not know that. Oh, well, base. And there's been remakes. I didn't know that either.
I didn't know that either, actually.
Grave Robbers from Outer Space. Darkstone Entertainment. You can't remake
Robbers from
bad
Outer
movies.
Space is a way better title, by the way.
That is. It is. I just feel like horrible films that are so bad they're good. It's like a lightning in a bottle kind of effect. Like you can't recreate it, you know? You can't. That's why Birdemic 2 is just like unwatchable because you know they're in on the joke. Then it's no longer fun.
Lost Skeleton of Cadavra.
What's that?
It's like a parody of this type of movie, but it was filmed in the early 2000s with technology they would have had at the time.
Okay.
It's really funny.
Lost Skeleton of what? Sorry, Lost Skeleton.
Cadavra.
Skeleton of Cadavra. I'm gonna add that to the list.
It has a line that it's one of my favorite lines in cinema history, where he calls one of his minions the Skeleton, and he says, "Hi, it's me, the Skeleton." Every time I think about it, I laugh.
Okay, I got it. The Lost. Wait, this is public domain, I think.
The Lost Skeleton of Cadavra? No way.
No way. Oh, it's 2001. Oh, never mind. No, it does a really good job of looking old.
Yeah.
$40,000. That's pretty cheap.
Yeah, because it was all filmed like using stuff they would have had back then, right?
Understandable. Are you going to continue streaming for a while? I have to leave, unfortunately.
I think
This
so.
was
Yeah.
the highlight of my eve. I suppose I'll send you all the ghouls.
The ghouls and the goblins.
The ghouls and the goblins.
Lance, where can people find you?
You can find me at youtube.com/the-Serfs-TV, where I've got a documentary coming out on the Gamergates pretty soon that I'm very excited about, that I'm sure will ruffle some feathers. It's a new topic. No one's ever talked about it. And yeah, everywhere else social media is sold, the Serfs.tv, all that stuff. How about you?
I'm around. Thought Slime. Google it. You'll find me. A lot of people asking why I have beef with various online creators, and a lot of people trying to guess my real name, so that presumably so that they can have power over me. But somewhere you'll find some videos and shit too. That's me. I'm that guy.
I hear you're the star of a certain book on BreadTube.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
The breakout character, the fan favorite.
That's exciting.
Are
you excited for the sequel?
If Lennon were alive, it's the type of book he would be writing.
He would be writing. I'm sorry. I know. Like, I'm almost signed off, but it's ridiculous that, like, I'd always thought that Caleb's ego was so inflated that he genuinely thought that he was a historical figure. I just didn't know he thought he was Lenin.
Yeah.
of everyone to pick, I was like, okay, well, I guess that checks out. That does make sense.
Like the guy who dropped his lantern and started the Great London Fire. There's a historical figure that I could relate to.
Identify with.
Lenin? I don't know about that.
And I guess we're Trotsky in his eyes. That's kind of what so I guess that's just the way it's gonna be. All right, everybody, have a wonderful time with Thought Slime, and happy Halloween, friend.
Happy Halloween.
Goodbye.
Boy, it's me. I'm still going to talk in this voice. I wish that Stream Beats had a Halloween playlist. This is my wish. Harris Heller, if you're watching my stream right now, consider it. Careful with wishes. There's no Wishmasters about. I'm fine. What's a spooky? This'll have to do. I can't see it written in chat without saying it, but as you wish. Oh no, with Dracula! This is about as spooky as the music can get, I think, from Stream Beats. Granted. If you haven't seen Wishmaster, there's your Halloween movie. That everybody has a movie they have to watch for Halloween. This year's Wishmaster. What is Fever Ray? This is Stream Beats. It's always Stream Beats, baby. Can I get this even spookier? Can I get this? Not really. Hold on. I want this even spookier. Bye. That's too spooky. Too orange. Too white. Pretty orange. Another streamer I watch uses a playlist called Graveyard Radio Music that is entirely Halloween/spooky music. It's on Spotify and I've used it myself just fine too. But is it public domain? Is it free to use? Creative Commons? No copyright intended? Why not green for slime? Because it's Halloween, baby. I can make it green though if you want. That's what green looks like. Ironically, I have to go with red to get it to look orange. Happy Halloween, royalty. Are you calling me royalty? I turned the screen behind you green too. Yeah, the one remote works on both. If I wanted to get each one a different color, I have to unplug one. It's a whole fuckery. It came with 2 remotes. I don't know why. Aha. I just got an email from Shudder saying if I need to log in, here are some credentials. I already had credentials for Shudder. Can I cycle through like club lights? I absolutely can. Eh? Not even a problem. Now I look like I'm on fire. Boy, it hurts the eyes to look in this direction. I really can't do that too often. The one being red and the other cycling was a neat effect. Yeah, I wish I knew how to change one without changing the other. That would make things a lot simpler. I could do all sorts of fun stuff, you know? Is this what the inside of a volcano looks like? Tell me. Yeah, I don't know how to get them to both. Hold on. What if I point this in the completely opposite direction? Nope. Weird. I don't know. It's tricky. Cover sensor while changing another one. I don't know where the sensor is. It's not plainly visible to me. My skin, be careful. It's an LED light. It doesn't get hot. base tape. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get my Ethernet hooked up before I can stream again. This is clearly untenable. So I'm gonna go ahead and just raid someone out because this is clearly not working. I'll try and get an electrician in